Oh,
Yeah, go on.
Do you want to explain?
No, you go ahead.
I wanted you to talk.
Right. Okay. So
Well,
welcome. Welcome, people. It's beautiful to have you on this mission with us, Babaji's mission, our mission, yeah, to implement Orion's template into 12 countries over the planet. Those 12 countries represent the chakras of the new human, or basically the chakra.
oh, that's close enough.
Obviously the planet has chakras as well. Um, yeah, so we record because this is changing the history of after 12,000 years now. And we are, oh my days, I'm losing words. People are coming, that's
Do you want me to
beautiful.
do that?
Yeah. Um, it's
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Tatiana. So today is the day of throat chakra, the throat chakra, and today is the vibration of I'm a grid of vibration. So I think it's so appropriate that it's a throat chakra today, and it's I am the grid of vibration. So we're all vibrating on the one grid, and we are a voice in our, So I think throat is good for me.
That's really interesting. I
Where did
certainly feel the throat today. We've been recording a video earlier so we can explain to people around the world what we are doing. So as Alenka says, there are 12 chakras to the new human. They are going to correspond. We just haven't been given the correspondence. We've been given about 10 of the 12 countries. So we know roughly where we're going, though we don't know the order. And we've been given colors for each of the countries. So I'm given violet as a color for Russia.
It's crown.
Okay, so that's how we're learning. We're doing this piece by piece, and it's something that we've worked out on our journey, that the divine never wants us to know more than we need to know. And it's a process of surrender. I mean, I'm sure you all understand that, right? Every step of the way is surrender. And yeah, that leads to something very beautiful when one's willing to live that way. So that's what we're teaching. But that's a separate conversation.
Yeah, so I'm Alenka and that's David, and we are the energy doctors, and we've been given this mission, yeah, to embark upon, and yeah, it's very exciting. I am very excited. It's beautiful, as I said, to have you all, and yeah, shall we talk a bit about templates maybe, or do you all know what a template is? Okay, so we talk a bit about templates.
Okay. So I use a 5-dimensional model when I talk about realities and how they are formed and how we exist within the reality that we're here on planet Earth. I use a 5-dimensional model. That was my friend Aaron taught me that. And that's the model, the framework that makes most sense to my soul. And it's the one that's given me the most guidance in how to operate in the new reality. So we'll talk a bit more about what the new reality might look like in a minute. But first, let's begin with templates. So 5-dimensional model. The 5th dimension is the spiritual realm. The 4th is the astral planes. 3rd is the level of human consciousness and choice. The 2nd dimension is physical manifestation. So people, chairs, planets. The 1st dimension is the world of templates or blueprints. So some of you will be familiar, a house has a blueprint. It contains all the design principles that are required to manifest an object. And so chairs have templates, people have templates, countries have templates, planet Earth has its own template. And what happens, they're pre-physical manifestation templates. They exist in the angelic realm. They're created by the gods. And at this time in our ascension, we're never been given access to this kind of material to be able to explain to people how we're going to physically manifest a different reality. And how we do that is by switching templates. So you can only do that with the support of the angels, with the ascended masters. There's no way you can do that unless you're in tune with those higher frequencies and energies. And then you change the template, and the light of the heavens, the divine light that moves so fast that it's very hard to see in this reality, slows down enough that it becomes physical light, and then it forms molecules, atoms, and however that works to produce a solid object in physical manifestation. So we're talking about a new template for the Russian land mass and switching templates. So the old template was taken out about 2 hours ago. I felt that happen when it happened. The old template has roughly been very similar in Russia for the past 12,000 years. There have been slight modifications, there have been changes all the time, different experiments have been carried out, but roughly for 12,000 years, we've had a template from the system of Taurus, which has largely been built on not cooperation, fighting, killing, manipulation, control, domination. I can go on and on and on. We're very familiar with that template and what it does to us. When we choose to come and exist here as humans, we are given by that template. Unless we do our work and we find out who we truly are, because of the role mass consciousness plays in our lives, we all end up given to a greater or lesser extent by that template. So what we're doing today is we're changing templates. The new template was gifted to me in June 2021. I didn't know what it was at the time. I was just given this. So some of you meditate a lot, you see stuff internally. Well, I was given this egg to carry. It was an ivory egg in color. I didn't know what it was, but it was given to me in June 2021. I only understand now that egg is now cracked, and there are certain things that I've been carrying which are now coming out to be gifted into the world. Oh, yes. So the template is one of those things. And wow, I don't know how much to tell people today and where to go next.
I think that's good for now. We covered templates, so it's gonna be the base, like like new reality comes out of that now. So obviously, until everything's fluffy and we have heaven back on earth, we'll still need a couple of years, a lot of years to actually like recover the planet, like heal what we've done. All of us learn what's there to learn to live the new earth way. And but putting in this template gives us the chance of cooperation and love and back to nature, like all these goodies, so that the new seeds basically we plant come out of a good sort of basis.
So we've all been preparing for this, doing our work, learning our lessons, clearing our soul so that it can connect deeply into our heart and into our mind. Like we've readied ourselves for this so that when the new template drops in, I just stopped. So when the new template drops in, and the easiest way to explain this is when Yeshua, you may know him as Jesus, walked the earth with Mary Magdalene. They had the family that surrounded them had a particular heart space, and it mixed the love from the Christed light with their own physical energy and the energy of their own soul. So the Orion template, every single human being will have that heart space. That's, for instance, the sort of information you might want to know about what's contained in this new template. So what we're implementing today is, for the country of Russia, the template will be put in place. It's then possible, I believe, certainly for you guys on the call who are all prepared, to directly connect yourself to that new template and start to imbibe that love, that information. Like, I don't know how that's going to work for you. We have been running some ascension training calls, and the people who've connected to this template have described a sense of bliss, not wanting to stop connecting to it, like just the deep awareness that it contains. it also contains divine law as part of its operating system. So we're moving back into a time where divine law will rule on Earth and will no longer be constrained by the laws of humans. And that's another part of it. And it also features returning, the phrase they give me is returning to nature in. So it's being at one with her, not being separate, not dominating, not being dominated by, just being in a rhythmic, settled pattern in nature. And I really struggle to explain it because it's just too beautiful for words. Whether that takes 300 years for everyone to get there, I don't know. But that's not the point. The point is we're beginning today.
Yeah, and the point of the journey we are embarking on with you now is to, as we said before, to implement the template in the chakra countries of the planet, so that then from there, as we understand it now, it can spread to the surrounding countries and from the people in the country to the people they meet. So that's how we understand it now. This information might change when we get more information, but yeah, so that's the idea. And the video we are producing to find people in the other countries when we know which country is next. I mean, next week will be China, most probably on Thursday. That's what we know now. And yeah, we're working on the video so we can put that out there on social media. I will definitely share that in the group chat as well, so you can use that. You are welcome to always join and hold space for the countries we're working on. Like you, for instance, Tatiana, now you're in USA, but you're holding space for Russia. That's beautiful, and that's all helping a lot, obviously. Yeah, so we always need anchor people in the specific country we're working on. We have today definitely Ina and Irina. I think you are in Russia now, right?
Yeah.
And who else is in Russia? Do we have anyone else from? Elena is in Russia as well. Okay, great. Oh yeah, okay, super. All right, so we've got 4. That's beautiful. So yeah.
It's good, right? And we should talk a little bit about the Arcturians. So we're not working separate from the divine, and we're not working separate from some of the star nations. So the Arcturians have a special mission which coincides with this, and they're irradiating the lands and the waters overnight. So they were preparing the land last night, they'll continue tonight. What I see is hexagons of light. And these, I was meditating last night and they were showing me, right? Like the hexagon is so big, like it's bigger than the human body, like this thing that they send out of there. They have 12 spacecrafts. I struggle to believe this is happening. My life didn't look like this 5 years ago. So I sometimes have to question, am I really talking sense? But yes, yeah, we've had people have out-of-body experiences and extraterrestrial contact in some of our ceremonies. That's happening. Whether you're familiar with that or not, I don't know. So they're using a particular kind of ray, which sends out these love potions. And they land, and particularly in the water. The waters are particularly potent at this time for transformation. Whether we can, I mean, we just breathing in the air. We are getting, it's the best, they're giving me words like, it's like a spell, you know, they're giving us codes. And if we take them into the waters, swimming in the waters, eating fish even at this time, or crops that are grown with this water, it helps change the frequency of one's DNA. And they're basically just activating as human beings as best they are able to, so that our physical form remains consistent with this new template. So it's just useful to know that we have that support as well.
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm happy to.
Yeah. So if there is no questions at the moment, then we can go into the meditation. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. You mentioned last night that Arcturians is also here. So what did you mean by that?
Well, they have 12 spaceships which are dedicated to this.
You just said, but I said you thought about Orions. No? Orion's provided template, and Arcturians are just having ships. Yeah.
Correct.
They're supporting the mission. Yeah, yeah.
So the way I see it is the template sits in the heart of planet Earth.
Hold on a minute. I think she just dropped
Did we
out of
just
the call.
lose
Out of the
Helena?
call.
No,
Inna. It was
Inna.
Inna. I think she just
she did.
she just dropped out. That's yeah, well, these things happen, right? So we just wait a bit. Maybe she comes back. I mean, I hope she comes back.
The whole internet is very floppy.
Is it?
Yeah, that's part of the deal.
I'm on my phone.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take off the VPN, but we'll drop out for a second.
Okay, we'll change something of our settings to make it better from our side, okay?
So there's no doubt from our side. We will drop out for 5 or 10 seconds, but
If we yeah,
we will be right back. Is Mark, you cope?
Mark, yeah, he is,
Okay,
he is,
all
he
right,
is.
okay, let's just do that.
You can pause it, or yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Now, hello.
Hello, hello.
We should be back. Well, you're not back on our end, but that
I don't hear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm back.
Okay, so
Sorry.
we're on the
all good,
we're
all
on the
good.
highest, clearest connection we could possibly
Good
have.
news. Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, so
the
yeah.
template, the Arcturians are doing the spaceships, sending down these hexagonal rays. They hit the water, they go into the fish, they go into the soil, we eat them, they elevate our lives, and they have us be consistent with the new frequencies of Earth. The template from Orion is
Okay,
sitting
cool.
within the crystal heart of planet Earth. So what I'm being shown is that the heart chakra will be in Nepal. And there was a massive crystal within the Himalayas. And that's where the information for this process is being stored and where we are receiving the information from. So
In Nepal, not in Tibet. I
that's
always
what
thought it would be Tibet. Yeah.
exactly. I'm like, what do you mean Nepal? Like, but
things are changing. That's the thing, right? A lot of
Yeah,
stuff that
yeah.
we've learned, even on our awakening path, right? They might still be changing now. So we do listen to the Christ and the goddess Astrea and Babaji, and when they tell us it's Nepal, then I'm not gonna argue.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And can I add something, guys, about that? One of the reasons is because the North Star, the North Pole of the planet Earth shifted. And it's not in Canada anymore like it used to be. Now it's in Russia. So the North Pole of the north axis of the planet Earth now is moved to Russia, and now everything changes. So that's why the David's and Alinka's information is more current, and I think today's,
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. It's that's what we got.
It's correlate with the color you saw, the violent color. So yeah, I think it makes sense. Okay.
So we're going to begin the channel. So what I do is I receive light language. It tends to be old Atlantean, except when I'm speaking to the Lords of Time and they speak a different language. And so we'll be in and out of different languages, speaking to different entities. We'll be guided by Babaji. The Christ is here, the Lords of Time, the Logos of planet Earth. Like, there's a lot happening on the internal planes in support of what we're doing. So I'll channel the language they give to me, and as best I'm able, I'll translate into English what it is we're doing. But there'll be parts that they won't let me say the words out loud, because we did this for Turkey, and there are some keys that they don't want spoken and recorded because they just don't want that to be public information, some of it.
David, I have a question. So during the meditation alignment, do you want us just to kind of go to our heart and expand our electromagnetic field and just connect with you? Where do you want us to be in this process?
Russia. So
Russia. Okay, thank you.
I want you to be there, and yes, in your heart, and anything that arises for you is it's totally welcome. I've been sat like I got sort of part of my whatever part of my body was just sent to Russia earlier, and I just felt this incredible darkness and sadness and these really dark emotions, and that might arise for you. Something else might arise for you. It's all okay, whatever comes up. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So are there any other questions? We'll just sit quietly. Some people like to lie down, make themselves comfortable. We're going to mute everyone. We'll play some light music so you can hear me speak. I'll check you can hear me speak and you can also hear the music. The point of that is just it's good for theta waves. The music's good to get you in the right kind of headspace.
Mark took care of that. Mark's taking care of that.
So you should be able to hear me and the music.
Okay, thank you.
We're going to breathe deeply into our hearts. And we're going to open the space in our hearts. We're going to let the magenta light of this chakra start to permeate our hearts. And they say in the distant, wow, it's really hard to find English. There's a ripple in the space-time fabric of Earth, they say. Tumo tilai unake, tulai tikale. And so to alter the space-time fabric here on Earth, one must ask for permission from the Lords of Time. Lugai ligete, lugai leho nayake. So we ask for permission from the Lords of Time. Ilo kai hai kokana huname, ura ke le ti. So we ask for their permission for the keys to perform this minor miracle here on Earth. Tulo hiyake, turu hiyakailo ti. So here we are granted the keys to perform this operation today for Russia. Hirai rogra telo, irai kolome, anan egatai loti. So in the time to come, the time to come may require great fortitude and effort for those amongst us who are to do the work of the Christed light. Lugali tai, noro igate, ano iga hunta we, waro wilai no. And in that timeline, there is much difficulty associated with lifting this planet upwards. Rigrai koho kunake, ano egate. That was the Christ who was addressing us. And now we must speak with the Logos of this planet. I galo gamayane, I galo tekeahai, uro iga tohome manake loki. So we ask for the keys, olo ikate, nomo kitalai, ru raimele te, olo hikate. And so each of us on the call must ask permission from the Logos. Tolo tigate, tolo tigamai, rumana na hokate, rumana hekale. So to create a new planet, we begin piece by piece, as always, they say. Lugani tehe tu ganito, rogani nasta unta lehete. So each of us here may connect our hearts to the Orion template today. Taho taheamai, taho taheake, rumenta lo rumenta hai, rumenta kele tianko, tianko rusta hekelo. So each of us here may connect our minds, olo ikane, to the new template. Uga esta manhole Nigatailoti. Alo ekatai nomo hikane, aro ilai unake, rohai keloki. So yes, we turn our attention to Mother Russia, tonight and always, they say. Lulan lehe ligo me, lulan egate. And deep within the waters, migra ega igoti. Nama elaito, irai usta mehetai, tulu wenkale. They say deep within the waters lies the great secret kept within Mother Russia. Ligali logo lantake, lanta logotai. Deep secrets of deep hidden laws deep within the waters. Wigla wogo uname manho kelame. And so we begin to call forth those new divine laws from the land itself, Mother Russia. Renkete. And so it is, they say, that we will return to Russia another day. Logo ligamai, kolo ikete, aro ranta keheto, luma kelo ti. Paro hi rantakai, Roma rigale. Aro esca panhome, polo acclento. So we seem to be doing a bit of stuff in other, well, there's something about happening in the capital of the Catholic Church today too. Oh, so if you are able to dip into Rome, you may sense something shifting in those halls of power. Tuhu lontaine, lontai legalite. So the new divine laws of light, they say. Lugan esca pilo pianane, humanate loki. Laws of light beyond our human imagining. Rugran ege mayano, rugran mekete. And we call down that light. Iglan kolo kumayate, into the land of our country today. Eli loka limaino, loga te loki. And though I may not stand on Russia, I stand on planet Earth. Eli ogo umpate, alo igamai. And my mind may soar the plains of Russia. Tanho leketai. So we come down into the waters. Irai togome, Tanle togomel, Eli koho intako, ano laskape. And we bless those waters. We gramaino ki. Tilan cuenta hogran, quengran tohoki. So what there is to know is there is a birth that is beginning in Mother Russia. Hogran mekatayano, hogran mekati, tolo iga lestalo, noga tilaimel. So from the lowest land in that country to the top of the highest mountain, each piece is being reprogrammed. Runka rehe layane, runkra tehe kailoki, una leke layane, luna keloki. So as the moonlight comes over the land this evening, lugani nai, lugani nai loki. The moon will look down and will shed her tears on the new light of a new day. Mugani Aro Kimayano, Kamayo Neheti. And the gods looked down on planet Earth. Ira Keho, Eli Te, Logani Neme Tayati. Elan Ere Kai. And so we come back into our human bodies. Eli Tolo Eli Ki. Rono Rigame. Alo Lenta Leke Liano. Ura Huenkete. And it is our gift, they say, to be party to this undertaking of Babaji's and the divine galactic union of light. Logo Linta Huenkate Punka Wegelai Uran Teho Kianane Nolo Igate Loki.
Welcome back, beautiful people.
We're going to breathe in together a little bit. I suggest we take 3 breaths in together deep into the heart. The first breath, and out. And second, make any noise you want. And third, Thank you all for being here and being part of this.
We invite you to share in the WhatsApp group if you like. I guess that's better than, or we've been quick, or I don't know, what's the time anyway?
The time.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if anyone would like to share anything they saw or felt.
Yeah, why not? We're under the hour, so.
I can share, Tatiana.
Sure, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, first of all, thank you so much, David, Alonka. David, it was just, can I just humbly admit that I didn't want to come back to my human body? I was like, please more longer, please. Can we just hover more and just, I did not want to come back. So it was like, Oh, thank you. It was incredible. And I felt, oh, wow. First of all, the action of my body preceded your words. So before, like, once you start saying next message, my body already does like the thing. So I did not know. The body did. And then you say, and I was like, oh, here's the cries.
Wow.
And I just, like, it was before your words, my body, my spirit already was moving my body.
Yeah.
And that was absolutely, like, I never had that pain before in my life. It was deep in the heart, like deep, deep, deep. And it was very sharp pain. It was like sharp, sharp. It was very pain, deep, deep-seated sharp pain. And then when you start talking about water, the images start coming from my own life and my childhood in life in Russia. Well, where the waters, like, for example, the names of our rivers is like, no way, like, no, hold on, Nizhdanka. Russian people understand me, like Nizhdanka. It's like, I'm not waiting for you. The name of the, or the name of the river is bitter, like bitter river. Or the areas of where I grew up was like bitter, cold, broken. Literally the names in Russia. I'm translating them in English now. And the images start coming of mothers killing their daughters in the waters and their children, like in the waters, rivers, myself, my mother was killing me in the river. So there was a lot of mothers killing kids in the rivers, in the waters. So a lot of water was dirty, was, murderous souls, I guess, children. So, and that was a lot of healing came. And yeah, that's so far. And I just wanted like to cry, but then the feeling, the emotion of like crying came, but physically nothing came out. But the heart was like crying without tears, something like this. It's like silent cry of Russia. And or of children. And of course my root chakra got activated very strongly, and ankle chakra got activated, because once you said magenta, the ankles just like boom. And the root chakra was where the children and mothers, the womb was very activated. So I would say that, oh, I just have goosebumps just talking about this. I would say the ankle chakra, the root chakra, and the heart chakra got activated like in the body of mine.
Yeah.
And I'm just so grateful. And like I said, I didn't want to get out. I want to like, can I stay another hour? And I think I will do that today. It's just my calling. I just want to hover and just put more love. And
Yeah.
Oh, so thank you, like from depth of my heart, my being, my soul, my essence, my true self. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm ready to hear everybody else.
Thank you for being here and thank you for sharing, Tatiana. It's beautiful. Yeah, and I know that phenomenon of me seeing the words before they come, sort of. So like that's I know that one. Yeah, it's like, oh, I see all this, and then he starts talking about it, and like, okay. So yeah. Oh, anyone else would like to share? Norman, please.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for doing this. What I experienced was, towards the beginning, a lot of people, like I wouldn't recognize faces, but when I say a lot, I don't mean hundreds. I mean probably hundreds of thousands, something like that, swirling around me. And the distinct feature is a lot of them were carrying dolls. I don't understand why, but dolls. And not the matryoshka or whatever it's called in Russian, but just dolls. And then later on, like from the, like, say 1/3 on until most of it, I was seeing tremendous amounts of light. I wouldn't be able to describe how, but different colors, floating in and out of each other in different shapes. Now I do this, I feel this in meditation because I meditate myself in light and sound, so I know this phenomenon, but the volume was pretty large compared to usual, like. And then when it stopped or slowed down, later on, a few, like, I don't know, for me, moments, but it could be longer than that, I heard that we're wrapping it up. So I don't know if this makes sense to anyone. Like, I wouldn't say any particular dominance of any color or light form, but what I did notice were the dolls. That was like the incredible feature. And like a large number of people, I would say really, really hundreds of thousands of people. That's what came to me. That's what I can offer. That's what I experienced. So thank you for listening.
Thank you, Norman.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah, wow. The dolls, for me, they resonate with what Tatiana just said about the kids, the babies.
Hundreds of thousands of
I
deaths.
think I'm sorry, David.
We went to the Catholic Church in Rome, so
Yeah.
there's a definite connection with the clearing of the Catholic Church, which was happening in the middle of that ceremony. It's like they took us out of Russia, and then I was like, well, what's going on? And it was clearly channeled Rome, and I can see within the Catholic Church, there's just this, it was just very dynamic. It was very light, like a purging energy, and an energy of neutrality was being brought to those lifetimes. Because the deaths, in a way, energetically emanate from the Catholic Church, and they were being purged and clarified and cleared.
I can thank you, Norman, for sharing your beautiful experience. I can relate with a lot of people. I didn't see a lot of people, but there was just the knowing that it's like, oh, a lot of people. It's just, you can't get away from like people. But I didn't see, it was just knowing about a lot of people, and that's it. Like, that was a fact. And that was a knowing of a lot of people, and you can't get away from people, like kind of something like this.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely a lot going on.
And the gods, we were up in the gods' living room. I don't know if anyone got to see them. They're looking down and they're very keen about what's happening.
I saw when you guys, when we started, so my heart was dark. And then when you said that light, magenta light, that was beautiful experience. And that's when the visions and everything start coming.
So if I can steal the call back, unless there's anyone else that would like to share before we move on. Just want to give you all a chance if you'd like to. Yeah, please.
Hello, everyone. I can try, but I'm sorry for my English. I was crying, and I'm not sure what feeling it was. It's like pain of separation, but joy of recognition. It's at the same time. And I feel like it wasn't a phrase in a verbal kind, you know? It's not words, that was the body saying, I won't go home, I want my home back. And I just cried and can't stop.
Yeah, it's your home.
And in the middle of the meditation, my arms doing like this, here, between third and fourth chakras. And the body start to calm down and feel better and better and better and warm, but I can't stop crying.
Yeah, just let that descend, right? There's a spirit which is descending where you are. Just allow that to come down on you.
It was just, give me my home back. I won't go home.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. I'm also crying now, but that's okay. So you wanted to?
I was going to say a little about something you can do tonight.
Yeah.
So I channeled this piece of information. Let me just get it on the right desktop so I can see it and see you at the same time. Oh, this is not working the way I want it to.
I think you have to make that small, huh?
I do, yeah.
That one is a bit dominant over there. Yeah,
Thank you, my dear.
that's it. Mhm.
Yeah.
Now it should work.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to play a song from White Sun, really just to finish the call off appropriately, give us some time to meditate some more and to soak up those energies. The song is called Ik Ardas Wahaguru, and so as a mantra, Ik Ardas honors the heart space of planet Earth. So the magenta energy, you may want to connect with her, the heart of this planet. I feel her deep in the grounds in the Himalayas. And Wahaguru is the expression of absolute ecstasy. So if there's anything you can do right now, it's to connect with Mother Earth, it's to connect with the heart of this planet, and it's to send her love and to be in communion. She contains the template, and she is connecting to you and through you to allow the Spirit of God to come through all of us, whatever you believe God is. We're not going to go there today, but to let the Spirit of the universe come through you, to let the Spirit of the God or the Goddess, whatever that being is in your world, she wants you to experience that in your life and for that to be let out into the world and into your community. So I would honor her by playing this song and allowing you to be with her.
And yeah, for the rest, we will be in the chat. Yay. Oh, no.
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 Oh, no.
No. How could it do that? Oh, wow. We're having a technical moment.
Technical moment.
How strange. I mean, we don't want to leave you. One thing I did want to ask, if anyone has a problem with us putting this on our YouTube channel, which is called Birthing a New Earth, we want to document the process and have it in the public realm, that this has happened and that each of the chakras is being aligned with the new reality. So if you don't want to feature, we can remove your face. If you wanted to do that, we have that ability. So you need to communicate with Alenka or I if you object to it being on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the part that I didn't say then when we started. But yeah. It's part of the story. Enjoy.
Said
Thank you, everyone. See you in the chat and hopefully next time. Love, love, love.